Come on. It's a lot. It's okay. There we go. It's a beautiful day to blaze some good. A beautiful day to blaze some good. Would you be kind? Please light mine. Hello. All right, so it's Thursday, broadcasting to the world, or literally me. Anyway, it's Thursday. Had a lot going to catch a couple before another dead day at work. So totally missed the whole day at work yesterday for the voluntary day off. I guess that people aren't buying meat off the internet as much as they thought they would, or at least as many people they hired. But that goes to my positive, or what I give thanks for today. I just give thanks to be able to work. To be able to sound mind. Not so much body, but at least mind, hands, a little use of my legs. I can get up and work and make some money, even though this is part-time, seasonal. I mean, really, there's not much growth in a type of job, because I don't even know if I'll be on all day, to tell you the truth. I'll be so dead. Worked one day this week. So that's just how life is, I guess. We're trying to build up this business, so hopefully I get that going. And then, hopefully one day, get off soon. Got a little disability issues, but that goes. Today drinking something a little bit different. A little bit of Cafe Bustelo. Not my favorite, but it's what's available at the moment. Had to say the good coffee that I don't have to drink with creamer. It'll just be black. And you'll see the ones I really like, it's just black, no creamer. Definitely never use really sugar, because try to cut the sugar out of my life as much as possible. I did for a while, but it's hard to cut the sugar out, but cut it down less. And then, creamer, it has its sugar in it, so it was why I put sugar and then put creamer with sugar. But if it's good coffee, then you don't need the creamer. But anyway, back to the whole point, just being able to work. I wish I was able to do like construction work and shit like that and work outside. Never could, disability issues, but I did try a few times. That was some hard shit. It's crazy when some are doing like day labor jobs just to do, it because they're trying to see how hard I can bust my ass. And boy, did I. There's one job at a job site where they were actually building a building. And of course, I'm really not really much of a builder, but I do some work. So one job site we go to, and like, dig this hole out. And it just happened to be like the day before, it rained, so this hole had water. I spent most of the day like an asshole just trying to dig water out of a fucking hole, which I knew was futile, but hey, as long as I had to do just that hole and deal with that water, I ain't had to do shit else. So that was the least hard part about it. Maybe it was easy as shit, but it was dumb. It was like, and they saw us, me and the other dude, they saw us fucking, they saw us struggling. But it was like, forget about it, just stay right there and just do your thing. So forget about it. You just do our thing. Whatever. That's how it be. But then we went to the other job site, They're actually resurrecting a building. They got this shit where you put on like the siding of the house, and you have to put like this paper, these little guns, and these little staple guns, and you kind of, they have to slap it on the paper, and it puts the staple on the paper, and then they put the siding on. I don't know what the other shit's called, but it was some hard shit too, because climbing up and down the side of the building, you know what I'm saying, go to the second floor of the building, didn't have stairs. That was but I did it. And that's the main thing, you get through the work, and I can say I did it, even though for me it was a little bit difficult, I have, disability issues, which, it's whatever. People get it much worse, but, things are a lot easier in life when you can actually walk without pain, but anyway, soon to log on to work and sell more meat. Not really none. Cause I swear I'd be sitting there 6 hours and maybe get 5 calls. So I can understand the voluntary day off. But they got to read the market. I guess last year they must have been like super busy, but you know how that is. You never really know who you get a year, unless it's certain industries, like my industry. Now, if I get a hold of my foot in the industry like the way I need to, oof. And gummies are coming. Got my hands on a little bit of I'll put up some pictures tomorrow, but wax. Wonderful. Oof. I don't know why it needs all those different names, but oof. Wax. I mean, it's all part of what you can do with the plant. So that's the other thing too. Thankful or grateful for the fact that we have this magical plant that we can derive pleasure from and do different things with. So I have to double it up right here. Definitely next week I should definitely have a few different types of herbals to try. Get my best estimation. But still, Scottie Pippen. Can't go wrong with Scottie Pippen. I've been smoking on that for like 2 weeks now. I don't know why again they named this shit Scottie Pippen, but oof. 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 I don't even know much more I can say. Scottie Pippen was pretty good. I just miss strains that we had back in the day. Amnesia. Amnesia was one of my favorite strains. That shit really gave me amnesia. I remember one day, me and my cousin, I guess we all got cousins. But no, we went to Hooters. here in Tampa. I live in Tampa. Well, ish. Leaving we sparked up before we went to Hooters. Ate, sparked up when we left Hooters. Driving on the road, trying to figure out what we're gonna do. I remember this vividly because it happened a couple of times, but this one particular time I was with my cousin, this happened. But literally, on the road, know where the hell I am before, and all of a sudden get to a light, it's like, yo, where the fuck am I? Where the fuck am I? Whew. That shit wiped your memory out for like a couple of minutes. Love that shit. Shit called Lamb's Breath. Cinderella was good. What else? Still, OG's Sour Diesel. I didn't have enough of it. I never got enough of it. I need more. When was the good streams? Man, there were so many good ones. But those are the ones that always stood out the most. And before the shit was starting to go legal, man, you was getting all kinds of different variations and different flavors, and it just seemed like the more that they legalize it in certain areas, the more homogenized it becomes, and now it's, you know, it's not open, it's not as vast as far as the different types, styles, different looking buds. A lot of the buds look the same, a lot of the buds, they don't give the same effect. And before, that was not what they did. You know, I mean, of course you get high, but it's what kind of zootedness. That was the issue. It was what kind of, how deep the effect you wanted, how long the effect you wanted. Hell, I remember when there was the 3 different types where you could get Reggie, which we got most of the time because that was what was available. You know what I'm saying? You go like a $5 bag. When you got $10, you can go get $5. You'll get 2 bags for $10. They fat. You probably get like 2 blunts out of each one. And you buy blunts, regular blunts, you get like, you know, I'm talking blunts, not the cigarillos. I knew it was a different world when everybody started smoking cigarillos. I know I was behind the 8 ball, but then you go get your Reggie. You know what I'm saying? That was regular. Then you get the mid grades, mid grades. Like, this shit was powerful. Really didn't need the high grade meat because the high grade you could get, but that was like, you wasn't getting nothing less than $100 for a quarter. I mean, for an eighth. Was it an eighth? Nah, it was $100 a quarter. And you can get the mid grades $45 for a quarter, or some good Reggie $25 for the quarter. But either way, with the mids, you still get the 40. This shit, these always come these big, fat, fluffy. That was my word, fluffy buds, 3, 4 of them, and you just. You know, then as things get, like I said, as things get legal, the more homogenized everything gets. Because really now it's either good or bad. That's it. There's no mid. Anybody claims that there's mid, then it's really just Reggie. Or it's just, or it's really shitty grown high grades. And that's really all it really is now. I think before they were specifically growing, okay, this, and this. But now it's like, you know, if you don't grow your shit right and cure it right and manicure it right, then it's like you can't sell it for high grade prices. Then you got, okay, this is the Reggie. Or this is the mid. Or every time they corporatize things, it just sort of takes the art out of it. I mean, it's how they've done with music, basically. If you look at it, you know. I know people probably say, oh, you harping on the 90s. But shit, 90s was the culmination of all the years before and the bridge between what was coming afterwards. So in the 90s, you had everything that was just so different. Hip hop was never the same. It was never the same in each region. So you had, you know what I'm saying, your north, your north, your east, your south, your Midwest, your west. They each had different sounds, and even with each region, you had a different sound. You never want to sound like everybody else. Not the same way anymore. Same thing with metal. You know, you had your different genres, and even inside of each genre, each band sounded different. You know, and as far as like with metal goes, you know, they've digitized it so much to the point now that everybody that, wow. Technical difficulties. That's how that goes. Anyway, they record, you know, or use modelers and you know, or they record with amps and then reamp it with plugins, so you don't even get the original sound that you recorded it with. That's not how I want to do it. I'm going to do it sort of 90s style. You know, I dial in my tone, and then record it, and that's the tone that's going to be. You know, maybe a little bit fat on the bottom end. You know, I don't want to get rid of the mids at all. I'm going to never get rid of the mids. And definitely, I love the elevated treble. I'm going to work that out. So as they, like I said, as they corporatize everything and they just sort of, everything is all one now, big one homogenized point. Even to the point now where you can take AI and just say, hey, make this song, and it'll really, you think it's a real band. It's not gonna sound any different than the other bands. You can just sing, you can have an off-time signatures, you can have it, you know, regular time signatures, classic sound, old sound. You're not gonna be able to tell the difference. And it's like all these guys that learn how to play so good, and, you know, have all this equipment to make the same sound as the next guy. Shit, even with EDM, everything now is the same thing as the last. Not me. Never. I make my own. No bars. I wish I had bars. Couple more minutes. Then I gotta log in and sell some meat. Yay! Anyway, just a good way to get the day started. Now it's getting cold. Or cool. You know, it's a tale of two seasons here in Florida. Cool in the morning, hot in the evening. Rainy in the morning, dry at night. Still goes back to what I'm thankful for again, back to the ability to be able to get up and go work. Because again, a few years ago, wasn't able to do that either. Or at least it's to the best of the ability that I can do right now. So definitely glad about that. Never take that again for granted also. Well, that does break down the time. Time to end this podcast to me. So how the saying goes, the day is long, the sun is hot, might as well smoke if you got some pot. Out.